Face-off official ready to drop the puck. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening face-off, and here we go. Moves it to Albert. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Boston's got it in their own zone. They've got numbers. Puts it on net. Scores! And Luca's on the board. The home team has this place up buzzing again.
Oh, you can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them when you play at home, you get on the board first, you create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. It winds up in the back of the net.
And on the heels of that goal, he continues that point-a-game streak against this squad.
Well, he uses the emotion of these rivalry series games to his advantage here, doesn't he? And he elicits a ton of skill when he gets this puck off. But most importantly, James, is what he means to this team right now. I mean, every time he's on the ice, he's getting puck touches, and he's finding a way to put it to the net.
Pass to the front. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sweden.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Matthews looks around, and that slides right out to center ice. Grabbed along the boards by Carlo. Quick pass across to Albert. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Shot! Answers it with an even better save. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Matthews. Passes on over to Nylander. Feeds the puck over. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Albert's got it along the wing. Slips by the check. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Castellites won the draw inside his own end. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Matthews works the puck in his own zone. Goes right to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Swayman's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Slides it across. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Puck grabbed by Lindholm. Boston's got it along the wall. The Leafs have it now. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, being physically imposing on your opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. The Bruins lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Slides into Matthews. Carlo's got the puck through the neutral zone. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a stop by Swayman.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. No question that this would have been a tough save to make, James, as he's trying to out-battle and see the puck with all of those bodies in front of him. But, man, you got to find a way to get that glove on the puck, especially when it's a windmill. He was looking for the flash and dash and just missed.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Redirected off one of his own linemates there. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And it fakes off a stick in traffic. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Dished on over to Nylander. Gains the zone through center. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. The Leafs have it behind the net. Here he is in front. They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Boston's regained possession of the puck. Tosses it on to Kiki. Can't hang on after that hit. And he gets in front of that. Feeds the puck across to Kiki. Ducks it in. Moves it quickly over to Albert. All alone! Turns it aside on the breakaway.
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick shot! Turns it away.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Swayman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Castellique's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Tries to get the puck over to Yokiharu. Into the offensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Albert. The Leafs carry it along the wall. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Swayman's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Middlestats want a big draw in their own end. Boston's looking to break out. And now it's grabbed by Yokiharu. Here they come up along the wing. Makes his presence known on the ice. Quick pass over to Nylander. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Puck picked up by Nylander. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Oh, and a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Makes a move in front. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. Well, he's got extreme power and strength, but then you add that up with his drive to play the game, and man, is he ever tough to move off the puck. And he finds a way to hold on to it. He drives play and winds up with a goal. Anytime you're playing an arch rival, you know that it's going to be a duel of the coaches and a duel of the team, and they lost the game last time. They're trailing in this one. And the coach now frustrated behind the bench. He knows this is war, and he wants to win it.
Toronto's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
To the front! Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Takes the pass. Oh, look at this. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lindholm. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck over to McCabe. Steps inside. Here's a chance. Denies him.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Saka's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. Nice feed at center, moves on ahead now. Cuts to the paint. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. This is a great goal. I mean, maintaining puck possession when you're getting jostled and shoved. I know as a defender, I used to poke in the back of the leg or right around the pants. Do everything you can to push your opponent off balance. Well, that's the case here, but unfortunately, he has another idea. He executes all of his skills, including that balance to take it to the net.
You know, partner, when we usually talk to players and ask them if they knew about a certain stat, they always kind of play naive, right? Like, oh, I didn't realize that. I think he knows that he has scored against them consecutively, time after time after time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and if he says he doesn't, he's lying, right? I mean, he knows.
I agree.
This is a rivalry this here. This is a heated matchup. It is a bloodbath out there. He absolutely knows that he is finishing it off and knows exactly what the scorecard is.
The Leafs are up big here late in the first period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. On the redirect. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
And that's blocked from someone in front. A tremendous save on the play, and he'll hang on to the whistle. And the fans give him the respect he deserves.
Oh, they're giving him the respect. They're all on their feet, giving him a standing ovation after making that huge save.
They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the face-off.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already. Albert's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Leafs lead it here late this first period. Middlestats won it in their own end.
He's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking.
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hot trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it. After that last goal, you can see that the coach is visibly frustrated, and it just gets getting higher and higher as it elevates throughout this game. I mean, he's staring down at his group, just looking who to put out there. I mean, there is no answer for a team that no longer is bought in.
Well, as the ice crew finally gets off the ice, what can you say about this guy?
I mean, it's a tip. Like, he scores a hat trick last time they played. He's got a hattie in the game so far. I mean, undeniably, he's the best player on the ice.
To the low slot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Angles it over to Pasternak. There's a shot. Turned aside. Nylander's got it along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Fires it and makes the save.
Swayman's in such great position. He's able to redirect.
And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not playing tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out. I don't know why players don't take the shot more often, James. I mean, the back end, it is so difficult for the goaltender to read.
Built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. The Bruins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Big time stop there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Taken along the wall by Michelli. Right on the doorstep. And that shot dives in traffic. Nice zone entry from the right side. Lindholm's going to play it against the half wall. Tavares plays it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Knies. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends it over to Riley. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And he takes the feed. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And that's a great read to force the turnover. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Roy. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Takes the feed. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Great feed from the left side. Loses the coverage there. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh in this second period about set to get underway. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided to say the least in the first. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Bruins continue to find themselves chasing the game here, James. I mean, you look at the possession numbers, they really haven't had the puck at all, so they're getting worn down right now.
Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Tavares won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Fantastic save!
Swayman's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Tries to feed it over to Albert. The Leafs take it across the line. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Lindholm. Quick feed to Zaka. Driving right to the front. Quick pass to Nylander. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here they come on the attack down the left side. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Nice zone entry from the middle. Dishes it off. Oh, what a stop by Swayman. Dishes it to Arvidsson. The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it in front. That's intercepted. Pushes it across to Pasternak. On the rush. Too many bodies in the way. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Works it across to Albert. Hard hit, frees up the puck. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. And it comes up with the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Taken by Tavares. Tries to get the puck to Zadorov. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Denies him with the save. And he slides it quickly to Albert. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Saka's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now. The tired group that they're playing against.
Lost it's in transition. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Cuts into the paint. And he rings the post.
Toronto's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really
closing. The Leafs have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Tavares takes possession right off the draw. Carlos got it through center. Feeds the puck up to Lindholm. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Walker saved to keep it out. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. And he gets her with 2 wide.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot. Big save by the goaltender. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Blocker save by the goalkeeper. Quick pass across to Kiki. Shot! And that goes off a body. Here's a short pass to Ekman-Larsson. Moves the puck to Albert. Drives it to the crease. Backhander in front. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Sends a pass over. And he was ready for that save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. And that doesn't reach the net. Sidorov's taking it from his own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Up along the wing. Drops him on the play. Boston's got the puck. Quick cross-ice pass to Tanev. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Albert's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'd love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
Toronto's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Boston's got it, and they're on the attack. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Albert. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Feeds the puck to Tavares. The Leafs play it on the boards. Feeds it over. How did he stop that one? Toronto's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Hammers one. Denies him with a save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Bruins win the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Back to the point it goes. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Slides it diagonally to Albert. Toronto's on the attack. Fires it on net. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Stones him in front. hang on. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. Takes it at center. Stops him cold. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. And he fights off another save. He gets that one too.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Leafs are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. Riley's got it in the defensive end. Chase running front. Oh, wasn't clean, but it's enough. Nylander's crossed the line and came this home. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Picked off by Arvidsson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. And there's the save. The Leafs take it along the wall. And he takes the pass. Caught! Denied with the glove by Sweden. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Leafs continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to McAvoy. Great hand-eye to knock the puck down. Sends one up to Kostelic. The Bruins play it along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Nylander.
The Leafs have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Nylander's stick handling in his own zone. Puck scooped up by Lindholm. Great positioning by the defender. Grabbed along the boards by Carlo. Puck grab by Nylander. Looks to pass it to Albert. Quick shot! And he catches that one with the glove.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
The Leafs have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. And they win the draw here in their own end. Takes the shot. Comes up with the stop. Angles it over to Albert. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Matthews. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Puts it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Leafs have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Puck moved over to Saka. Takes it into the slot. They score! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Now they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. You got to figure that this is a step in the right direction, but what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
Boston's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Slides the puck across to Kiki. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop on the play!
Wall's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And nearing the final minute of the second. Here's a chance! Denied by Swayman! Good fight for the puck along the boards. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Picking up some steam at center ice. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Bruins have it now. Feeds it over to Kiki. Tries to feed it across. Takes it to the front. He scores! Casey Middlestat!
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck beats the goaltender clean.
Find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Riley's got the puck. From behind the net. Lets him go from the slot. Saved with the glove by Swayman.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Toronto's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Here's a centering pass. And he ups to backtrack here on the play. Quick pass to Saka. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. Receives the pass. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Well, another goal, and it's a bit of a recurring theme for him against his rivals.
Well, he's the go-to guy right now, James. I mean, he's got that point streak going, and anytime the coach is looking down thinking who to put out there, it's not a question. He's jumping over the boards.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Leafs have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
Battling for it along the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Saka. Tries to the paint. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Middlestat's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
The Leafs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, he tracks it
more dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Albert's got it in the offensive zone. Fires it. Got stopped. Hashtag blocked. Just a little too much contact. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Cut into the slot. Too much congestion in front.
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
With possession along the wall. Takes a shot. And that's turned aside with a blocker. Snapper from the slot. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Esteban's got control of the puck in the corner. Intercepted the pass. Tries to feed it over to Waugh. Toronto's got it along the wall. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a shot. Oh, great blocker stop by Wall.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Toronto's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Tavares wins the draw at center. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. The Bruins have it now. Dishes it to Chanot. Boston's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs gain possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Passes it over. Way too much congestion blocks that. Works it across to Chanot. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Takes that one right in the logo on his chest.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Toronto's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Sakas won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Changing directions, but he's right there for the flag stop. Dismissed that chance.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Denies him. He got all of it. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Swayman's compete level has been off the charts tonight here, James. If we look back at the number of desperation saves he's had to make, he's kept his team in this one.
The Leafs have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And they send it right back to him. Tosses it to Lowry. And now he passes up to Arvidsson. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great scene. Toronto's got it against the boards. The Leafs take it along the wall. Snaps it on net. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position. majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Moves it to Peak. And now it's grabbed by Matthews. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. From right out of midair, he bats it down. That's not going to fool him. Boston's going to hold him in against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Here's a short pass to Albert. Moves inside. Gives them nothing in front. Angles it along the blue line. And some good footwork to kick it away. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Moves it quickly over to Albert. Oh, nice use of the boards for the paint pass. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Toronto's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Middlestats, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Takes the feed. Gets the puck over to Lindholm.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Taken along the wall by Tanev. Into the attacking area from the left side. Tries to the crease. Glove save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Sends him away. Oh, another great save right there.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Boston's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that pass is redirected. Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Off a stick. Wrists one. Oh, he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Drives to the sweet spot. And that's broken up. Takes the feed behind his own net. Picked up along the boards by Zadorov. Quick feed to Lindholm. The Leafs have it from their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Here's a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Shuts him down. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. The Bruins move it in. Takes the feed at the back end. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
From the back of the cage with the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save there.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Leafs can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third.
top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry, and they're a reason why they're in the lead in this game.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, he just leveled it right over the boards into the opposition bench.
And the fans are all on their feet. They love to see this type of hits, but for the player who's launched into the laps of his opponent, his cheeks are a little red, James. He wants to get out of there.
Love it. Play big in the moment there. Toss to the front. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Swayman.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot. They've had the sustained pressure.
They go on the attack through center. Puck exits the zone. Sends the pass over. Picked up along the wall by Matthews. Storms him with the blocker. Denies him again. Quick pass to Albert. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Albert. Big save. Here's a chance behind the net. Back-to-back saves there.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
The Leafs have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. The Bruins win the draw. Quick pass across to Pasternak. Slides it across Kazaka. Boston's got the puck in the corner. Handles the puck at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Bad pass feed. Down the right side and into the zone. Levels it with the hit. Here's a stretch pass to Saka. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. Slides it on over to Matthews. Answers it with an even better save. Oh, did the rage rattle after that collision in the corner. Drills him. And he puts that one aside with ease. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance. Feeds it across. Simple glove save by Wade. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Dumps it in. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. And now he moves it to Kiki. On the attack along the boards. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Toronto's got it in their own zone. Looks to get the puck over to Lindholm. Grabs it in his own end. And now he tries to get it across to Costello. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. From the point, they take control of it. Picked off by Kiki. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, his head right onto the bench. Still meaning to end one.
He's in there, isn't he? And everyone's kind of giving the shove, trying to get him out of there. That's embarrassing. Anytime you got to put your head down and get back to the bench, that's tough. You can get razzed when you get back to your own. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Leafs wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Turns aside that blast. The Leafs have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. The Bruins win the draw on their own end. McAvoy's picking up momentum through center. Here's a short pass to Simo. Just gets enough to keep it out. And now it's over to Nyes. Quick feed. Huge steal in his own end. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
the puck to the corner.
Oh, he blocks it away with his stick.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And that's stolen by Pirelli. Lindholm's going to play it against the half wall. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. Jeannot's got the puck in his own zone. Boston's on the attack. Nearing the final minute of the third. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. Matthews carries the puck in his own zone. Boston's got possession at center. The Leafs grab possession to the puck. Puts it on net. Makes it look easy with a pad. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Olsen's moving the puck through his own zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. Moves the puck. And now he angles it across to Segura. Knocks it from the point. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Swayman. Toronto's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Middlestats won it off the faceoff. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they see tonight. Takes the pass back to the point. Final word is sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Albert's night one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times can you hit the back of the net? I mean, he was so dialed in. Sometimes when it's working, it's just working, James.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
We're heading down the home stretch of the season. You've been performing very, very well for us. You're on the first power play line. You're on the first line. Keep up the good work. If you keep showing us what you have, you're going to really help us down this stretch.